everybody, welcome to my channel. Here we are doing the monthly readings for all zodiac signs. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I do want to let you guys know that because we do have a major shift change, I'm going to be giving you guys basically the rundown on how it will affect Saturn going into Capricorn, how that's going to affect your sign depending on the house it lands on. And for some of you guys may be coming back to this video throughout the process of the 2.5 years, as it will affect you that long, and how things will play out. You might find yourself coming back to this video just to get clarity or insight or better or deeper understanding of what's going on, okay? So once we do this quick rundown, basically, I'm making it very short and sweet for you guys. We're going to move into your reading for the month of December 2017. Again, like I said, this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So Saturn is going into Capricorn, its ruling sign. Obviously, Saturn, its ruling planet. So what this represents, it usually happens every 28 to 29 years, depending on how it lands. But anyways, in that process, basically it happens every 28 to 29 years. What does this mean? This means that it's going to play out a very key important role for you, depending on the house it lands on, as that will be amplified and circumstances, issues, lessons will come about from that, as Saturn is the karma planet. A lot of people fear karma, fear Saturn based on the fact that it's known for the karma planet. So a lot of people fear that, or they scare that, or are scared of that. Nonetheless, there's no reason to fear it if you've been a good person. If you've been basically petty and spiteful and conspiring against other people or whatnot, it's definitely going to bring about basically you're going to be put in positions or situations where your character may be put into question or doubt. Your reputation comes on the line, all of that, because Saturn is all about that. Also, Saturn is all about putting hard work and determination behind everything you do to be able to materialize. The good thing or positive thing about this is that there's the saying for us that when a planet goes into its ruling sign, it bears gifts. So yes, everything in life cannot be perfect. We have to learn lessons. We have to learn sometimes, unfortunately, 1 or 2 times the same lesson until we get it. But ultimately, it's for our higher good, our higher purpose. It makes us more efficient. It makes us more wise, more understanding. So as that of life, Saturn is just a very beneficial planet because it brings about lessons, but it also teaches you that putting your hard work and determination behind what you do, because it is in its ruling sign, it's going to bear the materialization of that which you want. So exactly what this means is exactly what I just said. If you put hard work and determination into what you're doing, you are definitely going to be getting results, and you're going to be getting results in the material sense, meaning income increase, money, growth, advancement, if you run your own business, the expansion of business, etc., etc. So all of those things are positive, but of course it comes with responsibilities, as Saturn is a responsible planet and the father figure of all planets. So basically, yes, I'm going to give you money to go out and party, but are you going to, put effort in school? Are you going to do all your homework and put in that effort? And at the end, I will give you that money to go to that party on Saturday. That's the easiest way to describe Saturn. It is a very structured, very serious sign, but it also, seriousness behind it also represents the materialization of that, okay? So anyways, let's get into this. For Pisces, Saturn is moving from your 10th house. So currently it was on your 10th house, which was Capricorn. For a lot of you guys, this represented having many opportunities in regards to business and finances. It could have represented, for a lot of you guys, experience new opportunities in regards to changing jobs, finding a job that you're okay with or that you were actually passionate about. You know, for a lot of you guys, it could represent even finding your niche or finding that which you're really good at doing, and you can actually invest or make money come in from that passion. So all of this, you know, in its sign, basically, it represented all of that because the 10th house does represent that, but it also increases your responsibilities. But anyways, you're going from the 10th house. Saturn is going from your 10th house going into your 11th house, which 11th house has all to do with friendships and community. And, you know, you guys, throughout this 2.5 years process, you're going to be finding yourself that you're growing, basically, maturing in a positive way. Responsibilities, authority, anything to do with authority and bosses, people that just have been rubbing you the wrong way or whatnot, all of that is going to be dissipating. All of that is because Saturn going into this house, it's going to freeze those people that have been getting in your way, or it's going to slow them down. And the reason for that, again, is because it is going to be easier to be able to release yourself or free yourself from those negative people. Saturn is about prioritizing more than anything. So again, like I said, change of jobs, there's still process here in your 11th house, as many of you guys may be changing jobs or finding a better job or a better opportunity. All of that is going to be happening for the coming 2.5 years. For some, Mercury is going retrograde, and in retrograde, in regards to jobs, it could be even opportunities from the past or jobs from the past that may be reaching out to you, letting you know, hey, we are hiring, would you be interested or whatnot. You will be looking towards the past and seeing how long you have came, or difficult situations in your life. You're going to be able to be, you know, almost in retrospect, seeing it and seeing it in a positive way, because it has made you stronger. It has, you know, fortified your foundations and all of that. So that's definitely a positive thing. Even looking to our past behaviors. You know, Saturn is the karma planet, again, like I said. So unfortunately for some of you guys, it could have brought about ending of relationships, responsibilities, even paternal figures, people in your life that whether it was your, you know, father, whether it's your grandfather, or anyone that has that father figure or that is father figure to you, could have been very hard to deal with for the past 2.5 years. And finally, there's going to be some type of understanding on a deeper level coming into December. And the reason is, again, like I said, you're getting out of the 10th house going into the 12th house. Sorry, the 11th house. So a lot of the times in the 10th house, it could, you know, it makes us challenge authority, but it can also either makes you challenge the authority or respect the authority. And for Piscean people, I know that sometimes we don't like to be told what to do. So it could have been that you challenged the authority. So again, going into the 11th house, you're going to see things a little bit more balanced in regards to that, or in that aspect particularly. You know, you may have had difficulty communicating or with communication, anything to do with communication. All of that's finally coming to an end in your 11th house. As it's going to be in its own house of communication, and definitely it's going to thrive there. Allows you to manifest. Friendships become less, but only because this is the 11th house is all about friendships, but it also amplifies or puts light or shines light into that. So with Saturn being there, Saturn is all about loyalty and being fair. So what this is going to mean is that for a lot of you guys, a lot of you Piscean people out there, you're going to be experiencing that your social network is going to be decreasing, becoming smaller, more little, disconnecting from people that are not loyal. And it has, again, like I said, a lot to do with Saturn going into Capricorn. Only the loyal ones will remain. endings, reevaluating your life. The reality hits you almost. For those of you guys that have had boundaries in regards to friendships, all of that's going to be coming about. So what I mean by boundaries is, if you've been the Piscean person that usually in the past 3 years, you've allowed people to take advantage of you, or to only come around you when they need you, or to disregard you in regards to decision makings or anything like that. Going into Saturn, going into your 11th house, you're going to be able to step forward with pride and pretty much put them in their damn right place, which is, you know what, you've taken me for granted. Now it's time that I just release yourself, or, you know, just don't call me, don't text me, whatever. It's almost like you're going to be challenged in regards to friends. There's going to come circumstances where you will challenge them. And in that challenging, only the people that are truly genuine and truly care for you will be the ones that will want to smooth over that argument, because they are true to you. And those that do not, obviously, are the people that are going to be walking out of your life. So again, keep that in mind, you guys. As Saturn shows you results of what you've been doing, whether it's good or whether it's bad. A lot of teachers and mentors, people that will help you achieve your goals, will be coming into your life, whether it's long-term or short goals that you want to achieve. They will start to materialize. For those of you guys that have been, the past 2 years and a half, could have been challenging in regards to business and finances. So what I mean challenging is, there could have been lack of, or there could have been too much abundance because it wasn't in your 10th house. So what this means is, if you were going through difficulties in regards to business and finances, instead of giving up, basically, or getting yourself out there trying to get a job, and instead of doing that, what you did was just sat back and pretty much became comfortable, then the coming 2 years and a half are going to be extremely challenging for you, because those of you that have been putting effort, that it was challenging in the past, but you guys were definitely determined to achieve and to grow, and you kept putting and marching on, you're going to start reaping the benefits of that now as Saturn goes into Capricorn. So again, if there was scarcity, and instead of you putting yourself out there and making things happen, you just sat back and chilled, now is the time for you to put effort, because the coming 2 years and a half are going to play a very important role in regards to your finances and in regards to your business. For those of you guys that have been putting that extra work and working really hard, you know, a lot of opportunities are going to be coming about, but they're based on the fact that people know how hard you've been working, or know and understand the effort you've been putting. So it's like acolytes and people just really giving you promotion opportunities, income increase. All of that's going to be happening very gradually, but it will be happening for you guys for the coming 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, sorry, for the coming 2 years and a half. So the best advice for you Pisceans is, at the end of the day, do not rush into anything. Do everything slow but steady. And I guarantee you guys that you guys will be manifesting, as Saturn, again, like I said, going into its sign, is going to be bearing gifts for those of you guys that put the effort and actually make things happen. For those of you guys that have been, you know, on the not wanting to challenge yourself or push yourself, now is the time to do it, because if you don't, for the coming next year, you're going to be having to deal with a lot of scarcity and a lot of conflicts, a lot of challenges in regards to finding a job, etc. So my suggestion, start putting them applications now. Start putting that effort, because it's up to you to get the results you want to get. Whether they're good or bad, Saturn doesn't care. Saturn is going to give you exactly what you deserve, okay? So now that I've done that, let's get into your reading. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, regarding their reading for December 2017. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys for the month of December 2017. Pisces, 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 Pisces. All right. Pisces, you have the 5 of Cups. You have the 5 of Pentacles. Whoa, you have 2 5s. The 6 of Wands. The 7 of Swords. the Four of Cups, the King of Cups, the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Moon card. Okay, so this is exactly what we just spoke about, you guys. Sorry, had to drink. My mouth is hella dry. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups definitely represents missing someone or missing a partner. The reason I say that is because you offered your love or you offered yourself to a person. These are for single people. You offered your time or your effort towards a person that did not appreciate that, as the Four of Cups is here. The Four of Cups usually represents not taking an offer, and I feel that this offer wasn't taken, and it was an offer you gave, because you do have the Five of Cups here. The Five of Pentacles can represent feeling left out in the cold, or it could represent, again, like I said, having to face the fact that this person decided to walk out of your life or out of your relationship. You are at the center, and this is a positive thing. I'll get into that right now, but what this is the past, so this could have been something you were dealing with for the month of, or the ending of November going into the beginning of December. So these two cards may be residue energy from the past. Okay, so this is telling me right here that there was an offer that was not taken, and because of that, you are now experiencing or have been experiencing the loss of that, or the loss of, for some of you guys, it could have been the loss of a job. Now, what I do see here, almost aligning to what I just said about Saturn going into Capricorn, so you're right here at the center, and what this represents, this is you, and you start to come into your own the second week of December. So what I mean by coming into your own is you're balanced, you're seeing things very clearly, and you're focused. So if those of you guys that have been, very hard workers in the position or in the job that you've been, and you've noticed that it has affected you greatly, this loss of a relationship, or for some of you guys, it could have been the loss of a relative or someone in your family. It could have affected you to a certain degree, but I feel that by the second week, you start going into your own, seeing things more clearly, being able to detach yourself from the emotional aspect and focus on your work and what you're doing. You do have the Six of Wands here. So the Six of Wands is all about accolades. Again, like we spoke about, if you've been putting your efforts and working hard in achieving something in regards to business and finances, all of that starts to manifest in the second week of December. You do have the Seven of Swords here. The Seven of Swords represents to me a person that has been keeping secrets from you, or a person that has been lying to you. This could have been a partner. For some of you guys, maybe you found out that your partner was cheating on you, or that they ended up leaving you for someone else, as the Empress is here. But again, nonetheless, the Empress next to the High Priestess is all about abundance coming to you, and it's almost like you're feeling it, like you're getting that tick. You're just feeling that there's going to be a breakthrough in regards to relationships, or in regards to finances and business, as you do have the Ten of Pentacles here. And the Ten of Pentacles is all about stability and financial stability at that. Now, you do have the Moon here, and the Moon here is shadowing the High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, maybe some of you guys are interested or have been interested in that of, anything to do with magic, anything to do with the esoteric. For some of you guys, maybe you've been thinking about going to someone for advice in regards to this relationship. And again, like I said, the Moon and the High Priestess is all about magic. That's basically what it is. So again, for some of you guys, it could be that you've been planning or thinking about going to someone that delves into that in order to bring stability or a deeper understanding of what's going on in regards to your relationship. Now, for others of you, this loss could have been a loss of a relative or family member. Again, like I said, and almost feeling like you've been disconnected from the world, almost like doing your job just because you have to, not because you want to. And again, a lot of the times, I know from personal experience, it could be difficult, but a lot of the times when we go to work, we have to learn to detach ourselves emotionally to what we're doing professionally. And it's not something that you're able to do, but with time and perseverance, you will definitely get to the point of knowing that, almost to the fact of being very, very proficient at what you do. And you start to get, receiving that attention that you greatly deserve. For others of you, this loss could have been represented or could represent that of feeling lost in regards to your finances. So what I mean by that is it could have been that you're just not passionate about what you're doing at the present time. Saturn going into Capricorn is definitely going to bring about that, because if you're not happy where you're at, the possibility of advancement is there. Nonetheless, you will not take it unless it's something you're passionate about, as Saturn is all about where you're at in life. So again, if you've been unhappy in the position you've been working at and you're just not passionate about it, there may be a shift or a change that you make for the coming, I would say the third week of December. There may be, for some of you guys, maybe changing jobs or going into a new job that is going to be more fulfilling, and it's going to be more opportunity for growth and advancement, as advancement is here very prominent. And the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles, there's a promise for stability. There's a promise for advancements in regards to business and finances. And the High Priestess and the Moon definitely represent that of listening to your intuition or tapping into your intuition. So you guys pay very close attention to that for the coming month, all the way through the end of December. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let's get I will see you guys in the middle of the month, and I will see you guys soon. Okay, bye.